Hey guys, it's Chris with Stealth Cam. We're out on the farm today working on putting cell cams up, getting ready for the season, trying to figure out what deer are here, what they've turned into. Hopes are high that there's going to be a giant. One thing I want to quickly talk about are mock scrapes. And for me personally, they became an invaluable tool to my hunting, my setups, and hopefully my success in the field. One thing I like to do is every single setup I have, whether it be a tree stand or a ground blind or a box blind, is I like to have a mock scrape that's within bow range of that setup. These deer, they're social creatures, and as you know, as it progresses and gets closer and closer to the rut, they're going to continue to hit those mock scrapes more. I like to give them everything they need. Adding that mock scrape might be the difference of you filling a tag at last light versus not filling one. You've got a deer that comes out in the field, he knows that mock scrape's there, he's going to want to check it, especially after a rain, and he's going to move in and check that scrape and hopefully be within range. So there's a ton of different ways to skin this cat. What I'm going to do now is talk about how I make my mock scrapes. As you can see right here, I've got a vine attached to this limb. This is from last year. It's got leaves all over this limb now, so it's hanging lower. But what I'll do is here in the very near future, I'll come in and I'll replace this vine so it's not brittle. I'm not going to be using a brittle vine. So early September, I'll come in and replace this vine with a new vine. And the one thing you got to do is make sure that to take account that once this tree loses its leaves, this is going to lift up. I like to have my vines at the bottom right about waist height. That's perfect for when that whitetail comes in, for him to come up and be able to scent check it, to hit it, to see it. It's right in their line of sight. Speaking of line of sight, that's another thing I love to do, is put these mock scrapes right where those deer are going to walk anyway, or very close to where they're going to walk. I want to make it where no different than walking a dog down a sidewalk. He sees that fire hydrant, he's going to it. This is a very similar example of that. So after I've hung a vine or broke a branch, then I'll go in, I'll disturb that soil, I'll get rid of all the grass. You can use a rake, you can use a weed eater, open that soil up or take that grass off, put a bare spot of dirt. And then my favorite scent to use is the Buck Bomb scrape generator. And I'll spray that on the vine, I'll spray it in the dirt, and those deer can't resist it. So not only do they have the visual, but now they have the scent, and you add those two together and they're gonna come and hammer this thing. Obviously, when you've got a mock scrape right in front of your setup, you might as well put a cell cam there, because all those deer are gonna go right to that mock scrape. So you can monitor your cell camera and you can see what bucks are hitting it, when they're hitting it, and then make a decision on when you should be hunting it. If you'd like to learn more about Buck Bomb and their full line of scents, check them out on buckbomb.com. If you want to learn more about the Stealth Cam lineup of cellular cameras, check them out on stealthcam.com.